Hello and welcome to a new video. As you can see, it's of a mystery parcel. Now, what I can tell you is that it's of a Blu-ray. Now, I actually purchased two Blu-rays from the same place, which was Music Magpie. And they both arrived at the same time, although I ordered them hours apart. So I'm unsure as to which one is which, although I know the two things I've ordered from there. But it's going to be a mystery for you as much as it's going to be for me as to what's in the first package. And I will do a separate video for the second package. So without further ado, we shall commence this mystery parcel. My trusty Staying Alive this time with a new blade, so it's going to be pretty sharp, as you can already see. So I'm going to be very surprised as to what this could be. I've got a feeling I know what this one is. I could be wrong. And here we have the first Blu-ray, which is Ghost in the Shell. And obviously this is a manga movie. Now, back in my younger days, I used to be a huge manga fan. When it came to movies like this, whether it was Ghost in the Shell, Ultimate Teacher, which I remember having on VHS, Dominion Tank Police, Ninja Scrolls, and it's many others that I remember watching back in the past, and obviously now I don't remember. And some of them I either had on VHS, or I borrowed off of my friends, or I used to rent from Blockbuster Video. And I had a couple of them, as I said before, on VHS, and obviously they went away. And I do have a couple that I have on DVD, which was Ninja Scroll, and I think I did buy the Blu-ray Steelbook of that. And obviously you got Street Fighter the movie, which is technically a manga. And even technically speaking, Transformers the movie is, because of the company that worked behind it. So technically that is. And yeah, my nephew, he's hugely into manga and anime, with the different anime and manga shows that are around. Obviously, I'm way behind because obviously it was many decades since I last watched one. But for me, I do want to get back into watching manga and anime, but it probably will be mostly the classic stuff. I do already own Akira as a Blu-ray Steelbook, which I think I may have showcased, but I might do a separate video on that. And that's a classic manga movie. So yeah, and they recently, a few years ago, did a live action movie version of Ghost in the Shell, with Scarlett Johansson obviously in the lead character. Again, I do own that on the Blu-ray, but I have not watched that yet. So it's going to be very interesting to watch this and then obviously watch the live action version of it. Now, I do know that with Ghost in the Shell, that I think they did a couple. I think this may be the second re-release of the Blu-ray, and because apparently they re-released, it was released the first time before and re-released again. And I'm unsure of as to which version of it is better in terms of the way they've remastered it. But for me, I'm not gonna going to nitpick when it comes to that. Now I'm trying to see if I don't know too much about it, because again, I haven't watched this in years. And according to Wikipedia, it's a Japanese cyberpunk media franchise based on the manga series of the same name, written and illustrated, I'm not going to butcher his name, and it says the manga first serialized between 1989 and 1991, and it's set in the mid-21st century in Japan, and tells the story of a fictional counter cyber terrorist organization, the Public Security Sector 9. It's led by a protagonist called Major. I'm not going to butcher that. And again, as I said before, when it comes to the actual Blu-ray, the actual film, which I think was released in I've called this the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Apparently, it was released in 2022 between 2002 and 2005. There was Ghost in the Shell Arise, which was 2013 to 2015, and Ghost in the Shell SAC-2045, which was 2020 to 2022. And the actual films, which I think this one is the 95. This is the Ghost in the Shell 1995. There was a Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence, which was 2004. There was Ghost in the Shell, the new movie, and Ghost in the Shell 2017, which I'm assuming, just double checking, yeah, that the 2017 version obviously is the Scarlett Johansson movie, and this one is the, trying to check out the year, is the 1995 version. Now, according to this, it was released on the 18th of November 1995 in Japan, and on the 8th of December in 1995 in the United Kingdom. Apparently, the movie's runtime is 85 minutes, and it was made on a budget of 330 million yen. So in US denominations, that's $3 million, and it made a box office of $10 million. So again, and obviously they would have, if I'm right, it was dubbed. So basically, you had the Japanese version with the Japanese voice actors, and then it was dubbed with the English actors. So I'm assuming that you can, in the audio, so I'm assuming that what you can do is that you can change it to the Japanese version of the movie with subtitles, of course, or you can watch it with the original English, with the, not the original, with the English dub of the actual Blu-ray itself. But yeah, I managed to get this for a good price. I think I got it for about £3.80. So that was a pretty good deal. So I'm really happy about that. And we'll take a look at the back. Again, there's no digital copy of it. But as I said, my ultimate goal is to go back and collect some of the old school manga and manga movies that I used to watch, especially things like Dominion Tank Police, which I remember. So yeah, slowly but surely I want to kind of get back into it. But it's set in 2029. A female cybernetic government agent and the Internal Bureau of Investigations are hot on the trail of the Puppet Master, a mystery and threatening computer virus capable of infiltrating human hosts. Together with her fellow agents from Section 9, they embark on a high-tech race against time to capture the omnipresent entity. And the movie, again, is rated 15, and it says the feature running time is 83 minutes approximately. Language 5.1 and Japanese 2.0. Aspect ratio 16:9, and from promorphic, and it's obviously this is region B, and subtitles options are English. So obviously it's going to be 5.1, and then if you go with the Japanese dub, it'll be 2.0, and obviously you can use the English language, the English subtitles, so you can have the original Japanese language to the actual anime, which is going to be interesting. Similar to thing I think they did with the Street Fighter, the movie, which I have on DVD, where I've got the uncut version of it, which I might showcase in a separate video. And then you've got two different discs, where you've got the Japanese version and you've got the English stroke American version of it. So again, I'm really pleased that the actual Blu-ray is in actually good condition. Better than I expected it to be. Here we have the Blu-ray disc. Again, no digital copy. And at least with the anime so far that I've had in my purchase, at least they've got the actual, some form of artwork on the actual Blu-ray disc, which is nice to see. Disney and Warner Brothers take note. Again, the disc looks in excellent condition. So really happy about that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this again. As I said before, I haven't seen this in, I'm trying to think, maybe over definitely over 20 plus years since the last time I've watched it. Again, I can't remember if I watched it around someone else's house or I definitely never owned it originally. So I don't know if it's something that a friend watched around my friend's house, or it was one of those movies that I rented out. I think they did make. I think I'm not. Quote me on this, but I think they did make video games based on the Ghost in the Shell series. So again, what platforms they would have been on, I do not know. But again, as before, I do want to slowly get back into the classic manga stroke anime movies, especially with things like this and things like Akira, which I already own, and Ninja Scrolls, which I already own. So that's only a couple, or if you include Street Fighter and Transformers movie, it's basically 5. But yeah, and I don't know if all of the classic movies of the manga movies are on Blu-ray now. Some of them are still limited to just DVD. But regardless of the case, I'm definitely gonna be on the hunt in picking up and slowly getting back into the classic manga. Obviously, you've got the new manga shows that have been around, so it's gonna be a while for me to get for me to get back into the Philippines. But for me, I think I'm gonna start with the classics that I've watched over the years, and maybe even some classics that I've actually missed. And as I said before, it's going to be interesting to see the comparison with this and the live action, the 2017 live action version of Ghost in the Shell, with starring Scarlett Johansson with her and because obviously there's a lot of controversy because of the character in the original anime obviously being of Japanese descent, and obviously Scarlett Johansson is American. But I did hear that with obviously with the movie, the live action version, there's actually a twist with that, which I already know because obviously the internet spoils you, which is kind of a nice, good twist in a way. So kind of makes up for it. But yeah, what I'm really hoping that I will is I'm going to do a lot of research on the mangas and anime classic movies that I watched in my younger days, and things like Dominion Tank Police. I definitely want to pick that up at some point. Again, I know it's different movies and shows around that particular franchise, but I wanted to, because I remember seeing the poster of Dominion Tank Police. It was something about the tanks that they had in it, the artwork and the posters, which I enjoyed. But yeah, when I in my younger days, as before, I really used to watch a lot of manga and anime movies, not so much the shows, but the actual movies that I really used to watch them hardcore. So yeah, and so hopefully if I do pick any more up, you will obviously see these unboxings and who knows, possibly reviews and obviously my recommendations on those particular films. But at the moment, obviously we're getting back into the fire with the manga with Ghost in the Shell. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share with your friends and family. Also, you can give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate that. That will allow people to find my YouTube channel, because of the YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channels and content get advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. So it would be nice to get some more YouTube subscribers to my channel. And let me know in the comment section as to what your favorite manga or stroke anime movie is. And maybe you could even drop me some recommendations of some manga and anime movies that I should keep an eye out for, or buy or watch. So if you can do that, then please leave a comment in the comment section. Anyway, if you already haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing. If you're into things like this, whether it's Blu-ray unboxings, Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, my DVD collection. Also, I do have something VHS related coming up, which I keep saying I'm going to film, which I'm definitely going to do. And it's of a big movie franchise. And obviously people know that VHS, or most people should know that VHS was the format before DVD and Blu-ray. So yeah, it'll be something a little bit different to showcase on my channel with something VHS related, because I got rid of my VHS collection long ago. So this will be something a bit of a nostalgia trip for me with the VHS format being showcased on my YouTube channel. Also, I do video game unboxings, video game playthroughs, and gadgets, whether it's stuff to do for video games, consoles, or mobile phones, computers, and or any old kind of like everyday gadgets that we kind of use every day in life. And if it's something that I like and it's at a reasonable price, I will get it, and obviously will showcase it on my YouTube channel. I also do beauty products as well, whether or not they're facial washes, facial creams, body creams, shower gels, bath salts, aftershaves, etc., etc. So if you're into that kind of thing, then you'll like this channel. I also have showcase new comics and comics in my comic collection, comic book graphic novels, comic book statues and figures, and I did actually get some during last Christmas and in the January sales, and I've even got some that I got from the previous Christmases and also my previous birthday, which will be Marvel and DC. So yes, I think you're going to be in for a treat. The last one I did was Superboy Prime. And that figure stands proudly on my Blu-ray bookcase. And that's an absolutely fantastic figure. You can check out the unboxing on my YouTube channel, and to see what if so you can look at it. But I will give you a spoiler alert that it's definitely well worth picking up if you can get it for a very good price, which is what I did. So keep an eye out for that. Also do food and drink reviews. I actually do have a food review of a particular product. I will say it's from McDonald's or something new in their menu, or from it's an actually limited part of their menu, so it will be disappearing soon. I don't know when. Probably, I'm assuming by the end of March, but you'll get my review on that, which I've already filmed. Clothing pickups, which I tend to get in very good sales. I tend not to buy anything very much full price unless it's given to me, whether it's Christmas or my birthday, but mostly it's in sales. And I've already done a couple of jumpers and some stuff like that, and a pair of Puma trainers. And I do have another couple of new, footwear products to showcase my channel, so please keep an eye out for that. I also do film and TV show reviews and recommendations. I also do YouTube shorts, a monthly vlog, which I showcase what I've been up to for the past month and want to be up to the next month. Also, rant videos I do as well when they deemed kind of necessary. Art books, which I've already showcased one, with it being Marvel, Black Panther, and Wakanda. And I've got quite a few that I got during Christmas again, and January, and some from the previous January sales and Christmas as well. And I think you're absolutely going to love them, especially considering that I got them for such a really great price as well. So hopefully, and they will be video game, movie, and TV show related. So yeah, there's plenty of, and I've also got some film memorabilia stuff that I've got in relation to a big movie franchise again. And hopefully, and I'm hoping to showcase some of my retro games that I've got in my collection. I haven't got the largest compared to some of these big YouTubers been collecting for years, but I've got quite a few that have been a part of my childhood growing up. So keep an eye out for those kind of videos, and many more videos and content to come throughout the coming weeks, months, and year throughout 2025. So please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Christmas 2023, we hit 500 YouTube subs. Early 2024, we hit 600, and as of mid March, we're over 800 YouTube subs. So again, a big thank you to all the subscribers, old and new. I really appreciate all of you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hopefully you're liking and enjoying the content. And if there's any questions that you want asked about any particular product, then please feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer it the best I can. So please consider doing that. So again, a big thank you to those of you who've been with me throughout this long journey, or those of you who've only just started joining my being on board my journey. So hopefully we'll get up to 900 subs, and then hopefully 1,000 subs, maybe by the end of the year, or maybe this time next year. I also have a live stream on Twitch. To find me on there, it's the same as my YouTube name, just add76. I will leave the link in the description box. I don't have a set schedule as to when I live stream, so it's a day-by-day basis. This is mainly because of personal issues and health issues as well. So it's really hard to kind of knuckle down set days and times to live stream. So yeah, please give me a follow on there. I also, on the rare occasion, live stream on YouTube. This mainly will be casual gaming, so it'll be beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, platform games, sports games, things like that. Even if you do miss the live streams, the videos will be kept up so you can watch it when your heart's desire. Again, it would be nice to have the live viewership when I do live stream, so please hit the notification bell in the off chance that I do live stream, which I'm hoping to try and improve this year. But again, as support for if you do miss the live streams, then the videos will be kept up. So thank you once again. And just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I will speak to you again on the next video. Bye for now.